Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Cazrax Gaming. Playing a little bit of Monsters and Memories, just testing everything out, seeing how the bars look. So if you bear with me for a second, I'm gonna check some things out. Appreciate you, Classic EverQuest. It's nice to see you at work. We'll watch, listen whenever I can. Nice. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Audio sounds pretty good. Alright, we're good there. Let's get to it. So we're gonna get it. Hopefully we're gonna get a group, is what we're gonna get. If not, I'll just go solo somewhere. I've been really eager to try this new nuke that I have. Wailing Ice. Rend your target with Spiritual Frost, dealing 135 cold damage. I love it. I love it. I love how they gave Shaman's nukes to kind of fill in the gaps. Because now I feel like I can actually be useful in a group besides just sitting there. You know, it was a great change. Before, you know, I would just be sitting there doing really nothing with full mana. Now I could just go in there and just nuke, 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 you know? Be a true wizard, kind of. Well, sort of. Like, Shaman nukes and wizard nukes are sick. Nasty. So that's the plan. Can't find a group. I'm just gonna go solo somewhere. And we're gonna rock and roll. And we're just gonna lean with it, rock with it until we can get a group. Just go LFG, put it up, let that be that. Check out my bank real quick and see. Okay, we're empty there. I spent some silver. I got rid of most of the stuff in my. I got a bunch of crap that I need to sell. Hey, I'll just throw that in the bank real quick. Let me throw it in the bank. Throw some of this crap in the bank. No sense in wasting any time when the playtest is going to be over at 1 o'clock. So I'm going to go right through the playtest. I'm going to go right through it, man. I haven't even slept. I don't even care. What, I'm going to fall asleep again? Bring it on. Let's go. Something for... No, it's nothing. Interested. Very, very interested, though. Seeing what that sells for. Shirt. Yeah. I'm still taking the AC. I just wanted to double check it. Alright. I think that's going to be good enough. I'm going to throw on LFG. We'll see what's happening. Nice. Buffing up some newbies here. Not paying attention to chat. What's up, sis? For those of you that don't know, that's my sister. She's checking out the stream. Do shamans have dots? Yes. I just have them all pretty much stashed away for the moment. But yeah, some pretty nice dots. Shuddering sickness, pretty nice. Okay, getting tails now. Got a fallen pass group now. Sweet. Yeah, things die very fast in groups. Like I barely have enough time to put a dot on something before it's dead sometimes. But if we're fighting like a named or something like that, then I'll toss a dot up. But for the most part, nah. The wizards are pretty tough too, though. Those are some pretty tough mobs. I try to go all out like right away. As soon as the tank gets like 2-3 seconds of aggro, I'm already dotting it. I'm like, we gotta get rid of that. Gotta get rid of that thing. Get rid of that wizard. Oops. I don't know what I was trying to do there. I'll just double click the mouse. Okay. I gotta say, soloing was pretty painful at one point in this game for shamans. It was very painful. Like I had to, like in the early going when they were trying to flesh everything out, I had to apply multiple dots, and it would take me. I remember I would solo the beetles over here in Fallen Pass. It would take me like 5 minutes just to kill a beetle, or maybe longer than that, depending on how things went. But it would take up pretty much half my mana. And I didn't have anything that hits this heavy either. 135 damage, that's a lot. Hey Slayheim. Shout out to Slayheim. Nice to see you, my friend. Hope that your morning is going well. Yeah, we're going all the way until the end of the test, so pretty excited. Pretty excited to do this. Slayham, I'm probably gonna make you sick. I'm going the Fallen Pass, brother. Sorry. Sorry I have to do this to you, man. You have to watch it again if you're gonna decide to watch it. I know you've been to Fallen Pass like so many times that you're sick of it. I remember you telling me about that. You've grouped in Fallen Pass so much. I'm like, at this point, hey, I haven't played Cazrax and I'm dusting Cazrax off. I haven't played him in forever. Really, I didn't play him during the entire time I was out with surgery. Like I didn't even play Cazrax, so this is the first time since my surgery I'm playing Kaz. But no worries, just like riding a bike, you never forget. I was listening to this track though on my way home from work. Well, on my way back from taking care of business and stuff. Just listening to this track. It's beautiful. I gotta say that my favorite track though. I know a lot of people like Veil of Zentar, and it's good. But Fail and Draw, lads, Fail and Draw. That's that's it for me. Like I feel something with that. I don't know what it is. Every time I put it on, I feel it. When it gets going, it's like, oh yeah, this is it right here. Past Shady. I'm guessing. Oh, maybe it's like just Furno. Okay, here he is. All right, let me get ready. Let me get prepared. All right, we don't need this. Speed of the Predator. This is something else really, really cool. So they gave us a run speed boost only, which means anytime you get hit, this gets broken. But it gives you 100% movement speed for a minute. So it's more of like a travel spell. Very, you just have to keep reapplying it, but still pretty nice, I guess. Just to get you, maybe to get you out of danger, like if you get aggro or something. The cooldown on it though is 600 seconds. You know, so it's not like it's not ideal, like super useful, but I guess you could use it in a sticky situation. I'm just guessing that. I don't know. I'm speculating on if you get hit, it breaks. But yeah. Okay, got the invite. This. What are we doing? Susceptibility up there. I just need a second to get all my stuff ready. Root, yeah. Region, yeah. All right. Oofs. We'll start with the pet. Bear. Okay. All right then. So the bear is the tank. Pass out some adrenaline. Let's see who we've got. Some of these folks might be anonymous though. Wizzy. Okay, so yeah, obviously. You have Wizzy. Dang, got double Wizzies. Dual wizards in here. That's nasty. That's sick. Sick DPS. Make it consume up. Yeah, I don't need that now. Get closer to the fire. Where is it? Yeah. Fatigue. Which one am I getting rid of? I think adrenaline for now. Sorry, I'm not paying attention to chat much at all. A lot more to see in Fallen Pass. No worries. Oh yeah. One of the areas I love in Fallen Pass is this little area underneath us. I think you've seen it before. I know I've streamed it during one of the playtests or another. But going in there, fighting all those undead, and there's like this big line dancing train of undead mobs that just comes out randomly, and they walk out of that cave. Have they made any of the dungeon mobs harder or have more life? Last I was there, straight meat grinder. Meat grinder. Not sure. I heard whispers of them adjusting time to kill. I haven't really been keeping up with too much of that. Let's see something. Yeah, I'm just leaning forward. There we go. Look at chat. Need to get caught up on all the patch notes. They added share bank slots and cantrips. Yeah, the bank slots are nice. I noticed those right away, and the cantrips are as well. Which one of these? I don't remember which one's the lower one. Yeah, we don't need the bigger one. We'll just toss a spore on the pet for now. God, that was gnarly. Okay, let's test it out. Let's test it out. Let's load the nuke. Oh man, my evocation really sucks. Go, come on, come on. Boom. There we go. Damn. Love it. Uh-oh. Gotta be watching my mana here. Tap a few times. Ores really cost a lot. Might ought to use like heal instead, like a lower ranked heal. Yeah, if that costs a lot, oh, that's the big one. Yeah, let's get rid of the big one for now. I don't think we're gonna have any problems yet. I say that, and then we're gonna have problems. But okay, so you got the greater heal up. Let's get heal. Have something else to use. I'm gonna pop a greater though on the Beast Lord. Here we go. Hey, Jumpin', how's it going? How's it going, dude? How are you doing? Good morning. Hope everything is going good. I'm just in this Fallen Pass group. Got off of work, had to do a little running around, came home, and I don't want to miss the playtest. I don't want to miss it. I don't want time to run out on me, so just streaming. That susceptibility on there at least. Druid must be polar, yeah. Dead. Did you die? Nope. Heal that pet just a bit. The life just keeps going down. Good. Just cooking up some food. Nice. What are you cooking? Stream is looking great, man. I really appreciate it. Thanks. Thank you, jumping. The equivalent of high pass, except just undead. I can't say that it reminds me of high pass in any other way except for it's just a pass. You know, you go through, or you can go around. Eventually, it will lead to the Green Castle Fallen Watch, high level dungeon. Wow. I can't wait to do Fallen Watch. Iconic carrot on a stick. You can see it everywhere. Yeah, you really can. Night Harbor. I mean, you can see it in Shaded Dunes. Everybody's still looking pretty good. Tap up a few more times. I'm really looking forward to Consume 2. Consume 2 is coming soon. 2 more levels. That's all I need. Just 2 more levels. And I'll get a better conversion on that mana. So really looking forward to seeing how that plays out. I'll probably have consume and consume too on my action bar to see, if you could just do one, then do the other, one, then the other. But I don't know if it's going to work like it does in EverQuest, where you have to have that focus item, or if a focus item that's in the game like that. Holy shit. Consume is basically canny. Yeah, it's canny. My mana is barely moving. And you can kind of see like it's creeping with consume. So probably need some type of clarity or something from the enchanter. Oh shit! Here we go. Here we go. I always just say when mana permits, it likely permits, but I just like to be nice. I know how it is sometimes. Folks, folks asking for buffs. Yeah. Glad my tits stayed on. Yeah, the adept really hurt us. Toasty titties. This is a fun group. This is a really fun group. Nice. That's gonna speed things up a bit. This is what happens when you don't have Furno's level 23 beetle. There's a skeleton with a staff. Very nice. Grab that one. I had to take a swing. Uh, Sword. Looked like a staff from really far away. I couldn't tell. Oh, shit. Almost sit down. Oh, God almighty. He's dying. It's close. Put some wood on the fire. There we go. Let's contribute. Let me see where I'm at since I've got here. Made a little bit of progress. Eminem's definitely gonna be my top game. I'll be streaming this a lot. Things are gonna change on the channel, so when Monsters and Memories goes into early access, I'm gonna be streaming a lot more than what I've been doing. Than the every other week thing with my work schedule. It's gonna be, like I said, it's gonna be after work. It's gonna be before, maybe just a little trade skills, maybe get into a quick group, but it's gonna be something. And in the meantime, my focus is been primarily on Project Corn, playing my Shaman. I haven't really had a game that I can say it felt like home every time I've logged in. Aside from World of Warcraft, EverQuest, you know, those games. But this, Monsters and Memories, it does feel like home. It does feel like home. Yeah, I gotta get my nuking up. Gotta get that evocation up. Got pull it, yeah. Alright. One. Agreed. Nice. I'm glad you think so too, Slay. I'm looking forward to playing together. Getting in some sessions, when we're around the same level. I know I know that we're gonna have different schedules and whatnot, so we won't get to play with each other all the time. But just when we do, like if I catch up to you or whatever, or the other way around, I'm looking forward to that. I feel like I'm definitely gonna hit the ground running. I'm gonna hit the ground running hard in the beginning. Like I'm just gonna stick to my game plan, go to those places that I talked about first, like when the server is just mass chaos and there are a whole lot of players on day one. And I even thought about waiting until like day two or day three to start playing, just so like maybe during, I don't know, maybe play during the weekdays when a lot of people are at work, so that won't be just like it won't be overly saturated with players in the early going. But later on, I kind of want that though. I kind of want a lot of players. You know, what the maximum server count is for players. It's nice to get groups. It's nice to get groups at higher levels and still lower levels like this. 25. It's super nice. Yukator, what's up? How are you doing, Yukator? Good morning. Are you taking PTO for launch? Nah, I probably won't take PTO. I'm gonna try to save everything I got for a rainy day. I got a vacation coming up to the Outer Banks, so I'm gonna just treat myself, and it's been forever. It's been like 15, 16 years since I've been to the beach, so it's been a long time, man. So I'm gonna ride up there with some friends and have some fun, chill out. Yukator says going Wood Elf if you have a crew would be awesome. List camps over there. Yeah. Um I really wanted to go troll, but they're not gonna be available. So Cazrax is an ogre right now. And since I like the track so much, or the Wood Elf area, I might go Wood Elf. I don't know. I don't know. I know that might be a little disappointing to some people that love ogres, but I love ogres too. Ogres are awesome. Um, but yeah, you're right. Less people over there for sure. You could tour. I haven't explored that area too much. Slayheim and I, Classic EverQuest, Apzu, Azari, we've all kind of explored the zone a little bit. I guess I can't really speak for them. They may have explored the zone much more than just a little bit, but for myself, yeah, I've seen just a fraction of the zone. I got my Wood Elf to level 6. It was. I think it was like one of my other characters. Level 6. Got a level 6 Wood Elf. It's gotten better and better each patch. I agree. You know, I see something new every time I log into the game. I'm always seeing something new. From the shared bank slots to just what they're doing with the environment, the changes they're making to it. You know, at the front gate, now it's kind of like a little rampart you can kind of see. In Night Harbor, if you look up, you can kind of see it. Really, really cool. Was fighting the Blue Elves last night in a group. That sounds interesting. The Blue Elves. That sounds fun. Yukator, do you stream at all? I guess our okay, yeah, the bears standing right over there. You go. Watching that bear's health. Watching that bear's health. Okay, we're good. I just put up play videos, no streaming currently. Nice. I think I need to upload the elf video today. I'm definitely going to check that out. I'm curious. I'm very curious to see. That's how my channel started. I started out just uploading videos and stuff like that. And I still do. I still have plans to do that, to just upload videos on Monsters and Memories and everything once I'm able to play. But yeah, I got plans for it, and have plans for doing some Project Quorum videos as well. Let's see. Okay, y'all. Best I could do. Let's see. AFK now that the kiddos are stirring. My head out. Okay. That level 20 wizard is rolling out. I love the water. Nice. So a little recruiting going on. Nope, already did. Alright, now that I'm somewhat back to decent mana, I'm going to start using my Wailing Ice a little bit. So exhaustion, that's the lesser one, isn't it? Alright, here comes a nuke. Ooh. How do you think the Shaman compares to EverQuest? I think it's very similar. In fact, I think it's almost like a carbon copy in some ways. But I feel like the Shaman is much more powerful in Monsters and Memories than it was in EverQuest, just because their nukes are on a higher scale and they seem to get everything earlier. Like I said, in Monsters and Memories, you get your kit earlier than in EverQuest. You feel like this is the class I'm playing. This is the class I wanted to play. This is why I made my character. And I get that feeling. When I play Shaman, I get that feeling all the way through. I'm getting something, I'm constantly getting something, and now I'm constantly getting more. So I would have to say that my experience before probably lacked. And it's nothing against the game, it's nothing against the devs or anything, just because everything was getting fleshed out and it still needed time. But it's just I didn't have nearly as much stuff as I got now. I feel like a kid in the candy store. I'm like, I want this, I want that. Or like another analogy would be, I feel like somebody that's just won the lottery. I don't know. Probably a bad analysis, but like I said, I'm really happy with the class overall and how it plays, what you get, your dots. They've even added some new dots in the game too. So they're constantly improving the class. They made tweaks here and there. Yes, they kind of nerfed our spores a little bit, but it really didn't take too big of a hit. Honestly, I don't think it needs much tweaking, at least through these levels. I can't speak on levels, 30, 40, 50 and all that, but I think it's a good class. I would have to say I got a good impression of it so far. Um, that's my analysis on it. I've only dipped my toe into the M&M one. You should definitely, give it a shot. Glad you're motivated to do some uploading, Yukator. It's Slayheim and Classic's fault. Alright, get some spores. I gotta get my quorum stuff figured out. Files got messed up. Also thinking of streaming Diablo 2 some. Feeling nostalgic. Yeah, so I heard about the Diablo 2 stuff. And I'm kind of interested in it. I'm not gonna lie. So I might be going down that rabbit hole at some point. But Shaman brings so much to the table. It really does. Back to full mana. I'm good to go now. Let's go. I'm probably going to get a ghoul here. Let me get an ad. Let's watch that. No, you're rooted. And you're missed. Boom. That's so satisfying. So yeah, your susceptibility is basically your mallow, your fatigue, obviously that's your slow, and then your consume. It's just your canny. Just your canny, baby. And you even get those spores too. That's another thing that makes Shaman so much better and kicks so much ass in Monsters and Memories. The spores, man. And for the druid too, the spores. Spores are where it's at. That changes the game. Oh, are we splitting? Yeah. Alright, well, maybe I could just go solo some beetles. And then we'll start looking for Groupon. Test it out again. Let's see how difficult it is now. And goodbye to the group. Shami is indeed strong. Yes. One thing I hope for is a spell save or whatever. Just set your buff and load it automatically. They do have cantrips. You can learn them. And I think you can only learn like 2 cantrips at a time. So if you see the orange boxes, up in the corner of my spells. When you learn that cantrip, and I'm not really sure how the process works yet because I haven't done it, but when you learn it, it stays with you upon death. So those two cantrips pretty much just stay there. I'm a lazy old dad. I don't need pain for pain's sake these days. Oh man. Yeah. I've kind of been there before, but played the stepfather, and it's playing that game. It'll exhaust you. I mean, just being a dad in general, it doesn't matter whether they're biologically yours or not. It's a job, you know. It is like it's a job being a parent. Like not even a parent, and I have experience with it. So it's like one of those things. It's kind of wakes you up a little bit, and yeah, I'm kind of entering my lazy dad phase, I guess, if you will, but not a dad, but just lazy phase, lazy middle-aged man phase. I don't know. All right, I'm not gonna pull from here. Just gonna get like all of them because they will social aggro. Let's see. Well, I need to get my stuff all set up first. I want to go and do that. Need to get set up over here. Okay. Need root. Need wailing ice. I just hope I can cast it whenever I need it. We don't need two heals there. I'm gonna go with spores, the big spores. And obviously shuddering sickness. .48 minutes on speed of the wild. So that means an infectious disease up there. I'm going to use mostly dots, but I will nuke to kind of finish. And we'll see how that goes. I'm not going to use fatigue because there's no point in slowing them down. I'm just going to keep them at a distance or try to keep them at bay. Envenom Cloud has another dot. Let's put it. Which time? We don't even have lesser region, do we? Let's put a lesser region on it. Then we'll put it there. That'll be our setup. And we'll go ahead and leave that party. All right, here we go. Still looks like we're using almost half, but not quite. Dying quicker, I'll tell you that. Oh shit. You're all over me. Alright, time to nuke you. Did it even land? What's going on right now? I'm lagging. We'll put the sickness on you. I love how I'm just talking to a mob in a game. That'll finish things off. Holy crap! Did you see that? Look at that XP. Oh my god. If I got that much experience for one kill, remember, because we were like right here. There's no way in that time span that we got from here to like there. That had to be a big chunk of XP. I didn't see it. This next beetle, I'm going to monitor how much XP it was. Man, that makes me excited. Alright, I'm going to have to sit it for a minute. Sit on it. You're just caught up and having fun, chatting, and it flies by. Yeah. I mean, maybe that was the case. It's possible. Very much so. All right. Tap up a bit. I'll fight another one. Where'd he go? Oh, he's coming through the rock. I have to finish it. No, don't walk toward him. Stay right there. You go nowhere. Uh-oh. Whoa! Here come the undead. Good thing I wasn't out there. Huh. Alright. Pretty good XP. This guy seems to be killing fast. Him and that other guy. He had someone else with him. He's an archer. Dude, that looks cool. Yeah, that's the guy that's with him. I'd ask. See if they're interested. Maybe they're just two buds, you know, just vibing out. Okay. As it turns out, it's a trio. Just gotta get some mana. And some buffs. Back in group mode. Wonder if we get sheltered underneath here. Anywhere. Like over here. Yep. Right there. So if you put a campfire here, you'll get it all. Or here. They're continuing to march forward though. Let's get fresh speed of the wild. There we go. Some good damage. I think it's going to be more effective to put dots on the mobs in this party. I like the smaller groups, less chaotic. Yeah, I do too. They're fun, especially when you're grouping with some good people. Both personality wise and game wise. It's always nice to meet a player that's has both in the game. You know, nice chat. I love a party that chats a lot. I like a chatty party. Whoa! It looked like he took off for a second on my screen, like he just launched up into the sky or something. I'm gonna throw down a campfire or something, man. I know it's like out of their range, but I kind of wanted to get all that. They did it again. Oh, it must be like one of his abilities. Like, they just like jump. They jump in the air and then shoot. That's really cool. All right, screw it. Can't place that here. Why not? I'm headed off. Thanks for the stream. Thank you, Yukator, for stopping in. Really appreciate it. Oh, they were just like right on top of each other. It looked like there was only one beetle for a second. Oh yeah, man. Good XP. It's flying by because we're just cruising. Let me get some adrenaline going again. Alright, I'm gonna rest up for a bit while they fight. Should be good with my buffs and kiting. Looks like they're kiting everything pretty good. Stab kiting pretty much. Like a stab kite. Quick shot. Dude, that's cool. He's just pounding them with shots. 37, 33, 35, 44, 53, 44. Jesus. I must go. Dang. That was a good massacre. Hell yeah. So we look for group again. I guess to see if we can get into anything. An hour left and see what we can do. Now leave my fire. Skeletons are all pretty much green down here. None of them are worth killing. The beetles, they just take up a ton of mana, but I could get at least 2 at a time. Wouldn't be bad. But I just want to find something of substance. I want to find something more. Let's find a group somewhere killing at very high speed. I'm gonna visit Vale Zentar because the track is so badass, and I just want to see my favorite part of the zone. Ashira camp that I still want to do. Can do it right now at this level. Can do it. If we had a group, we could do it. There were a whole bunch of yellow and red con Ashira that were like, they conned red and yellow to me at 24. 23-ish, somewhere around there. So I'm thinking it would be perfect for like a power session if we just go check it out. Let's see what drops off of the Ashira. We might get like some kind of clue to some quest or something. Could be fun. Check it out. Just kind of zone over. I might try to run through. I don't know. See how I feel. See who sends me tells and all that. If I get a tell for a group. And I may decide to just run through, go to Glass Flats, and try to solo there. Until I get a group there before the playtest ends. And just kind of try that and see if I can make progress before we call it quits. It's been a pretty good stream. Oh shit, where am I going? This isn't the way, is it? Is this the way? Looks different. Okay, I'm in exploring mode now. I'm all over the place. What's that sound? Oh shit! What is that? Do they hate me? Oh, they really hate me. The rat people. Are those rat people or are those Shira? I can't tell. Look like maybe a Shira. A second glance. Either way, I don't want to mess with some type of guard, so. Oh, snap. Yeah, I think we fucked up. I think we fucked up, guys. Let's get out of here. This is not good. It's time to load gate. Or we could just do this. He's considered undead, isn't he? We'll just do this. I'm not delete his zone. Let's do this. The gate, though, might get me back to where I was at in the zone. So let's just go ahead and just. Whoa, yeah, unstable and collapses. Nice! It was unstable and collapsed. One more try. This is it. Either we get it or we die. Got it. Wasn't that serious. We were actually bound at the ramp, it looks like. So we just went down the wrong path. They had been killed, and it just respawned. That's what it looked like to me. See what's going on here. See, there's no one. There's no one in the zone really. And I'm going to show you how perfect this camp is. Like I said, power session. Same level group we get for Fallen Pass. We should go here. You know, whoever wants to play, just come here. Next playtest. Let's make it happen. Schedule willing. Let's hope that it lands on a weekend that I'm off so that we can do this. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. It's just my favorite part of the zone. Favorite part of the zone. I can't stop talking about it. Every time I stream it, every time I go in this zone, like I have to talk about it. I have to talk about the first time that I saw the fortress. The first time in the game that I ever saw it. It was just like, holy crap. I was on a I was on an exploring stream, so went on a little expedition and started running around the zones, seeing what I could find, seeing what I could get into, seeing what I could kind of figure out about the game, if anything. I mean, really, you got to use mud commands to figure certain things out. But yeah, just relating to the class quests and stuff like that, you got to use mud commands for some of them. But there's still a lot to learn with the game, and there's still a lot to know, a lot to find out. But man, look at that. The first time I saw that, I'm just like, there's got to be something here. And I was just thinking, every time I'm driving to work, man, I'm thinking about it. I think about it. Like, how do we get in there? Like, how do we get there? I'm just sitting here pondering in my head, like, is there a clue? Will the Ashira, who are literally underneath the fortress, drop something to tell us some sort of information about what's going on here? The corruption, the poison, the disease, and the disease rather in the air. I said poisons, more like disease, like all the disease in the air and everything. Oh shit balls! Oh god, we're screwed. Oh god, that poison is nasty. Oh come on, baby! Come on, baby! Come on! Shit! That's it. That's it. That's gonna be it. Fuck! I forgot about the fucking spiders, man. Shit! Damn it! Oh god. This is not good, man. I didn't learn any cantrips or none of that shit. This might be a little bit rough. Yeah, no cantrips, no second spell book, none of that shit. All right, so game plan. I think that the game plan is going to be to stick as close to the wall as you possibly can. Right? Don't want to be out where I was at. I don't want some other spider seeing me coming out, hitting me, and then I'm dead. I can't cast anything. I lose XP again. No good, right? So I think we have to just stick to the wall and hope that there are no spiders close to the wall. And that's the best we got. Because we're going to come to a point where we can get close enough maybe to pull my corpse away. And that would be good. The only problem is if it's not where I'm expecting it to be and it's a little farther out, then that becomes a problem. I think it's much farther out too. There's a giant right there. My God, man. Okay. Oh, it's root. I thought that was like a lizard for a second. I'm trying to just take a peek and see if I can find my corpse out in the distance. And this giant is gonna foil all my plans. Surely they didn't put the spiders on the road, did they? I mean, that's like the most obvious thing. Hey, let's just go on the road. Hey, we'll put some spiders over here. We'll get them, you know? I don't know. Are the roads safe? In EverQuest, they weren't really safe. I mean, you took a risk every time. You took a gamble every time you went on a road. Whether it was in some forest and this high level rogue NPC would come out and backstab you, or anywhere, right? It was just a gamble. So I guess we're taking that gamble. So all that giant's gonna do is just slowly walk around. Oh God, man. I really don't want to die. I can't die again. I can't die again. I just have to carefully navigate it. I'm sticking to my game plan. I can't deviate from it. I want to because I'm impatient. Some people say I'm the most patient person they've ever met, and then my perception is like, nah, sometimes I'm not very patient when it comes to stuff. And it shows with games because I'm just like, get a little reckless when things don't go when things don't go my way sometimes. And yeah, it ends up playing out to my detriment most of the time. There I am. Now I know there's spiders everywhere down there. Oh God, that looks fringe right now. I'm not gonna lie, that looks fringe. Go for it. Nope, get the fuck away from me. Okay, right away. Right away. Love that explorer stream. Sorry, Slayheim. I've been so focused on finding and getting my corpse that I haven't had a chance to respond yet. Yeah, it was an awesome stream, man. Looking all over the place for just didn't even know what. Innervation. Innervation. Instead. It's like the mid tier. Slow. Zerker Spirit. Lesser Region. Small spores. Let's go with susceptibility. And then we'll go and put one of the heals up there. We'll put our greater heal first. And we'll get it group ready. So next time I log in, I'm ready to go. We're ready to do this. And I'd say probably adrenaline. Root, obviously. Things get hairy. All right, so on we go. It's funny. If you guys haven't had a chance to check out my the recent short that I posted, please do. Pretty funny. I was running away from a train in Paladol Caverns on the Quorum server, and yeah, things got interesting. So I have a link to the second part in part 1. So there's 2 parts. But yeah, pretty fun. Actually ended up laughing quite a bit in that group. Man, it was just it's so funny what was going on. Running away, and we stood and fight. We'd stand and fight. We thought that we could take him, and then it got shit got real, and had to run out. Pretty fun stuff. Okay, so the area I'm talking about is just right up underneath it. Kind of show it. Show it on stream again because I never get tired of seeing it. Oh shit. See, you get some shit that gets on you. This corruption. So all this corruption is down here, and it's affecting the Ashira too. And they're just walking around. And there are all these camps lined up directly underneath the fortress. And it's like, what, I want to see what that's all about. I want to see if there is a named or something out here, because I've never grouped out here. Let's see what he cons. Dark blue. Uh-oh, shit. I'm appearing. Outrider is even con. Another one, even con. Yeah. Definitely need to go here. You are low on food. See, I don't want that happening when I'm trying to run through a bunch of spiders. What the hell is that? What is that? It looks like something coming down on me. Maybe it's just like in relation to where the sun is at in the game. You know, like as the sun goes over the cliffs. Yeah, it's the reflection actually. So it's the reflection off the fortress. That's what I'm seeing. The sun is moving, or I'm moving, and the sun. Yeah, you get the point. A yellow orc. There are all kinds of mobs out here worth fighting. Even some of the giants are yellow. That dire wolf would be nasty. Oh man, I'm so glad I didn't run into that giant. Yes, it's getting a little sketchy sketch. Fuck, man. Mercenaries over there. Oh shit! Man, the Velvet Centaur is deadly. Come peeking around the corner and giant. There I am! Hi! Appears to be a wizard teleporter. Very similar sound to EverQuest. Like when you get near something, I think it's in I don't remember where it's from. Damn. I want to say the Gnome City, Akanon. That sound, that teleporter. Sounds familiar. All right. I think it's time to get out of here before something bad happens. Before I die. And then can't get my body back before the test ends. That would be terrible. But yeah, I want to check that out. Hopefully, next playtest or something, we can kind of check it out. If you're down, if anyone else is down too, be cool. Oh, excuse me. Man, I am getting tired. I want to check something else out though. Before I get off, before I end the stream. I'm going till 1, so. Just doing it. I'm pushing through it. Let's see if anyone's looking to add a shaman to the group again. If not, I'm going to go to Night Harbor. And I'll probably end it there. I'm going to check out some trade skilling. Go check out alchemy. It's one thing I haven't done, you know. Haven't done much of is test the professions. Or trade skills, as some people like to call them. The other way. I don't want to repeat the same mistake I did earlier. I gotta get out of here. Come on now. Okay. But yeah, just super excited for everything. Can't wait to start making progress on my real character, you know? Like, can't wait to make my alts and save stuff for my other characters that I'm going to end up creating. I'm just stoked about it. My stomach is pretty much rumbling right now. Rumbling pretty hard. Travel spell is nice. The cooldown, I'm like, I don't know how often I would use that just because of the cooldown. Duration is only a minute. You know, I figured it was similar to those spells that you got as a shaman in EverQuest, where you get the other, like it's like Scale of the Wolf or something like that. But if you get hit, it's so much faster than Spirit of Wolf. But if you get hit, it goes away. I thought it was similar to that. I thought just looking at it first glance, it was going to be similar, but it's not. It's just gives you that 100% boost for 1 minute. It looks like, and then it's 600 seconds for the cooldown. That's not bad, but still. It can be handy though. It could be handy in situations like I said, like let's say you're getting chased by something and you got to get some distance. You root it, then cast it and run, or you already have it. You're just running through and get you awake very quickly. Oh, goodness. I might just hang around and buff people. I don't know. Freaking after check out alchemy and all that. I might just hang around and buff people until it's time to get off. So that way they got fresh buffs for the next time. I'm gonna take a looking for group off. Night Harbor is incredible. I love the ambiance. I love the sound. It's just one of those amazing tracks. Now look at that. That's new. I know where the alchemy supply vendor is at, or alchemy is at. Oh shit! Yeah, they hate everybody. Oh, except for certain people. Yeah, they love me. They love me. They hate my other characters that I made, but they love me. The claw henchmen guys. Yeah. Looks like I'm making it through this stream. I'm gonna end up sleeping on my desk. Yeah, check out that alchemy vendor up here. Oh, God. I'm battling. That's the pelt and hide vendor. Right here. Alchemy supplies. Let me learn some alchemy. I've already learned alchemy. Let me try to train it. And let's work on it. What we got here? I think we need like a something in our inventory here. Yeah, don't we? Yeah, we need that. Need a mortar and pestle for that shit. Oh. Okay. There we go. That's more like it. Okay, so we're just grinding shit up. Whatever herbs I got. Just like mess around and find out, you know. Just like foul. Just throw it in there and see what happens. And I have no herbs to throw in there. An introduction to alchemy. Annealed vial. Crystallized vial. The annealed vial looks cheap. Spectral dust. I bet you it's like a really cheap mat that you can make something right away with. I'll buy 5 of them. Play around with it. Lion leaf powder. Could be something. Lion leaf. Could be something. A makeshift vial. Definitely, you're starting out with that. All right, let's experiment. Bronze cauldron. Place bronze cauldron. Dude. You could place that over a campfire, I bet. Place that over a campfire, and you can cook some shit up right there on the spot. Bet you that's how it's used. On click any slot. Right click to place. Pretty cool. All right. Let's mix some shit. I'm gonna go with 2. I'm gonna put them all in there. Let's just put a whole bunch of random herbs in there and see what we come up with. Okay, they don't turn into anything, but you don't lose it. Okay. Well, I probably just need some more herbs. You just place that cauldron down anywhere, then looks like it's not necessarily on a campfire, but that would be cool though. Something to hang it over, like that, and then just visually, the campfire can be underneath, the cauldron can be here. Yeah, it's a potential idea. It's just like visual, just for the visual. It does nothing really, but it's just extra. Let's go pick some herbs here. no. Rest in peace. Oh, give me daggum sickle. Where did I put it at? I probably left it somewhere. Damn it. Sickle, man. Oh well. How am I not gonna have a sickle? I'm sure I had it. I got it 10. I got my alchemy to 10, so I know I had one. Maybe I just sold it on accident, one of those play tests, and didn't mean to. Not really sure what happened. All right, well, can't really kind of held up on alchemy until I get a sickle. Don't really feel like going back though. All right. I think that's a good place to kind of call it there. Thank you everybody for stopping in, saying what's up. Shout out to Yukator. Thank you so much. Shout out to Slayheim, Classic EverQuest, everybody that stopped in, chilled out, jumping for show, for show, for show, for shoe. Shout out to my sister. Yeah, she stopped in as well. But hope everyone takes care. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you for watching.